Yo, what's going on? 5:30 in the morning, driving to work. So let me take my baby out and get this boost controller set up. So it was a settings issue that I had in the car because there's not an issue, but there's a setting that says if you do this frequency for the idle air control valve, it also shares the same frequency with what's that thing called? With the boost solenoid. So I had to turn my idle air control valve frequency down to a range between 19 and 40 megahertz or hertz. So now that I got that, let's see. Actually, no, let's look at the boost. Fourth gear. Yeah, so I'm building some boost. I don't have to look at the logs. And you can see it's taking away fuel from up top. So that's good. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully I can get this all cleaned up. But it's actually looking pretty clean up to 160 kPa. The values look all the ideal compared to my previous 145. I don't know, maybe I'll show you guys where I'm at there, but you can kind of see where the values are being configured from the VE Live. And I'm not going to do too much tuning at night. What I have realized is when I tune at night, it takes away fuel, and then when it comes into the day, it leans up. So what I always try doing is tuning during the day, and then getting like a good bass tune there. So, and then it'll be slightly richer at night rather than being slightly leaner. Richer's always better, but of course it's not going to be like so rich that it bogs out. But it's just one thing that I've noticed, and it has to do with all the barometric changes and temperature and all that stuff. So, but yeah, I seen that pool. It looked like I was getting about based on here, this one's off. This gauge is off, but I'll have to look at my logs and confirm everything. But that's what's up. And she just did a full pull and no blowout, no issues. So hopefully I get that log and see if I can make close to 400 right now. That'll be nice. So alright guys. Alright, so now I didn't get a log, but I can tell from here basically what I'm hitting. And so I started hitting 160 kPa. If you do your math, it's 160 minus 1 second. There we get my calculator up. So it's 160 minus 100 divided by 7. So I'll just do 60 divided by 7. That's 8.5 PSI that I was touching here. And then I started touching this here. That's about 5,500. But remember, I started at a high RPM. Also, I could probably change my duty cycle on the gate to have more pressure stay closed, so I could build up boost faster rather than the wastegate slightly opening. But anyhow, that was, if you're looking, that's about, I was touching around 175 kPa. So I hate this controller, this mouse. I keep on hitting the left click button. So we'll say 75 divided by 7 is 10.7. So I'm gonna leave it probably there, at 10 pounds. Start cleaning up, get these values. It's not gonna be close to here, but as you can see, from wide open throttle down here, then it starts building boost. You can see how the fuel increases, and right there I probably just need to clean up that 101. Just I'll interpolate between 99, or get that close to 99. That's what the other cells are. But I don't even touch that boost down low. That's probably when I was just transitioning into boost at a high, you know, I don't know, some gear, or just coming off the throttle. It just read that and probably read that. But what do you call it? Yeah. So as you can see, as we go up higher in boost levels, my fuel's going to increase. And so it looks like a pretty good transition. But then you see, oh snap, 129, what the hell? So that's why I just got to keep on doing some logs and, you know, use some VE Live. You see this 112 at the end. I'll probably just leave that there. That's you know, 7,000 RPMs. Even though I'm only shifting to 68. Well, I have fuel, you know, rev limiter to 68, so I have it to 7, and you know, it still will interpolate the ECU from there. But it's pretty good, yeah, that I'm seeing my fuel clean up. So now, just to keep on tuning and get up higher and higher and high. Well, not this high. That's what. That's 100. That's, well, let me see. I have 335 set on here. I think that was about 20 pounds. So 335 minus 100, 235 divided by 7, 33 pounds. Yeah, unless I build a motor, I'll get that. And then also at the same time, my boost controller, or not boost controller, my map solenoid only goes up to, I think, what is it? It's a 3 bar. So you're looking at two bar. Yeah, that's what, that's pretty good. 200 divided by 7. But I guess, I don't know. I'll have to double check, because, you know, I'm just rambling, but still, that's all we got to do. So I already got my timing tables, you know, set up for that from a long time. You know, those are my timing tables based on, what do you call it, PSI. So that's that. And then also the other thing, here goes the boost control duty cycle. I had everything set at 50. So if I want to increase, you know, I just add this increaser, increase these values to get a higher duty cycle. And then what I'm gonna do here is probably increase, yeah, see, I'd rather be in the car, but I'll just set these all up to like 70 for now. Because sometimes what happens, if you have these all locked off and it's coming up to like you know, your boost level at 3,000, there's no way to slow down the turbine shaft. You know, it's like a boat. You know, when you turn left and you want to turn right, you got to start turning right, you know, way before than at the last minute. So it's the same concept here. So, you know, that 50 looks like it's holding that, you know, close to 10.5 pounds. I'll just say 10 pounds. So I'll leave that in the higher, but when I start driving with her, then I'll start cleaning up and then getting a nice taper, so I can build boost fast and then, you know, get my 10 pounds. So, alright, my friends, well, that's part of the story today. So, talk to you later.